Red and blue are the only Pokemon games. Ew, it's a Gen 1er. Okay, boomer. Yeah, like Gen 1 is good, but like there have been so many improvements made to the games over the years. Gen 1 unironically needs a remake. Were you living under a rock last year? Let's Go doesn't count. I think it counts, dude. Or think about that. Is that just the Danny tweet from earlier about... Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be super cool. Well, so first, we still don't actually have SRM for Zelda's Letter Chest. We probably will get it. It's just a matter of time at this point. But yeah, once that happens... Well, we also need to be able to do that in an area where there's water. To actually be able to do GIM. But yeah, once we find a place where we can both set up GIM and set up SRM for Zelda's Letter Chest, then yeah, then we get like anything. Well, not anything, but like it'll be pretty crazy. It's not possible at all yet. It probably will be, but we need to actually find it first. It's just setups for SRM are really complicated and are going to take a while. So it's just gonna take a lot of people doing more research. But it's pretty likely that it will happen. No. No. I just realized I completely forgot I wasn't doing that movement today. Until just now, and then I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to do that movement. And then I remember, wait, no. The movement is stupid. It's so hard, dude. It saves 1 second, but like, there's a high chance you lose 5. Would OT3D be the definitive version if they made it for home console? You mean casually or for speedruns? For speedruns, they would always be separate. For casually, for sure, yeah. Because like, Wind Waker HD is basically the definitive version of Wind Waker now for casual play. And, I mean, OT3D, like, pretty much the only thing negative about it casually is the controls. And if you were to play it on a home console and you wouldn't have to play it on a 3DS, then that obviously wouldn't be an issue, so yeah. And TPHD, yeah. I think MM3D is the only one that could be argued to not be the definitive version if it wasn't on handheld. Because like there are a lot of complaints about what stuff was changed in MM3D. But like Wind Waker, TP, and OOT didn't have any negative changes really. I'm gonna start taking damage from here more regularly, I think. My only worry is that I might die on this Hess. Like that. Exactly what I was afraid of. That's why I don't take damage from the rocks there, but I want to, because it should be faster, but then this Hess becomes much scarier. No, I would be such a bad GDQ donation reader. I could never do it. Dude, imagine me reading a comment about like how someone's whole family and dog died of cancer. Oops. In this monotone voice. Hey guys, my dog and whole family died of cancer. Save the animals. Thanks. I mean, regardless of whether it was AGDQ or SGDQ, I just in general don't want to do donation reading. Just not my thing. I'm illiterate, yes, exactly. Cool. It's not a Shrek game, it's a Barney game you can speedrun without touching the controller. Yeah, it's Barney's hide and seek, I think, where if you let the game play for a while, then the game just beats itself. There's actually a leaderboard category for it called any % no controller. Do I ever get tired? I get tired of chat. I'm kidding. Usually. No item manipulation categories will probably just ignore SRM. Well, see, the thing is SRM can do more than just do item manipulation. Like, the thing that everyone's talking about is obviously the being able to change chest contents, but it can do a lot more than that. And anything, all the applications that doesn't have to deal with changing chest contents is probably fair game. But the changing chest contents thing will not count for source requirement categories or categories that ban item manipulation. What's the worst category name and why is it GSR? GSR is a pretty bad category name, but it's not worse than Bug Limit. Bug Limit is the all-time worst speedrun category name. Well, After anything that has a percent after it that is not a number or an implied number. An implied number, as in any percent, low percent, max percent, those count. No, there is no NSR percent. That is not a category. There is no cow percent. Percent only belongs after numbers, any, low, and max. Have I ever considered just not leaving Kakiri Forest? No, I have not considered doing any percent. You tweet that to Torch. Sure. What makes me dislike any percent is the fact that it just has very little content. I like categories with lots to do, and any percent has very little to do. So Breath of the Wild Hundo when? I mean, if Breath of the Wild Hundo wasn't 24 hours long, I might consider it. I mean, probably not really, but like, Breath of the Wild Hundo conceptually is a cool run. Like, the idea of being able to come up with strats for having to collect so many Koroks and doing so many shrines and all those quests and stuff, like, that's really cool how you can come up with so many strats for that. Like, the possibilities are endless. And from that perspective, I think it's really cool. And then it's a 24-hour run. Even without Korok Seeds, it would still be like 16, 17 hours. Maybe less, maybe like 14. Do you not like controller sounds? Miss when I was a rando streamer. I was never a rando streamer. You know what's cool about going back to dinner time? I streamed earlier. Actually, I started streaming like 2 hours later than usual today. But I guess no one noticed because of daylight savings. No, I want no one to notice. I hate when people are always like, oh my god, why are you streaming late today, ZFG? What's with the late stream? Are you gonna start streaming later all the time now? Why do you hate European viewers? Yeah, now on Mountain Time. Pacific Time during Daylight Savings, Mountain Time during no Daylight Savings. I'm currently in the MST time zone. It's cool because it's like the category. Yeah, Arizona doesn't follow Daylight Savings, so when everyone else follows Daylight Savings, it essentially means that Arizona switches time zones relative to everyone else. Because as of a few days ago, we were the same as Pacific time zone, but now we are the same as Mountain time zone. Time travel. No, you guys are the ones that are time traveling. We're staying in the same place. Does it make watching TV specials weird? I wouldn't know, I don't watch TV. It does make following events in other time zones weird. Like if I plan on watching some event that's supposed to be at this time EST, then I'm like, oh wait, no, now I have to subtract 2 hours instead of 3 hours. I think Arizona and like, I think it's Illinois are the only two states, or maybe it's Indiana, one of those. Like 2 states that don't do daylight savings. Oh, Hawaii doesn't either. Do my gameplay racing skills carry over to chasing ghosts in real life? Unfortunately not. I'm too slow to catch the ghosts in real life. Alright, don't mess this up. Nice. Is anyone else from CLG gonna be GDQ? Yeah. Linkus is doing a Wind Waker run. I think Cheese is doing Randomizer? Wait, Mario 64 Randomizer is a GDQ, right? Or am I misremembering? I forgot. I think Cheese is doing Rando at GDQ. And then I think that's it. I think Phil's not doing a run. I don't remember if Phil's gonna go to GDQ or not. So yeah, me, Linkus, and maybe Cheese. I forgot. He's skipping it? Alright. Yeah, I'm going back to regular Hundo after GDQ. Is it worth going to GDQ for a whole week? It's pretty fun for the whole week usually. I mean, it depends on like how many people you have to hang out with and stuff. And sometimes it can be a little much to stay for the whole week. I think like maybe it depends on if you're like flying in from far away or not. If you're going from far away, maybe you want to stay longer just to experience it. If you're not that far away, then maybe not. But GDQ is pretty fun. What? I swear I was moving. Are you serious? If you grab the nut while stationary, you soft lock. I thought, like, maybe it was just because I was coming up from the roll, or maybe because I was about to turn around. Well, yeah, it's a soft lock. I can't move. Can't even pause. Well, that sucks. That was actually kind of a nice run. Oh well. Guess that's it, guys. No Nut November. Yeah, it's because of No Nut November. I grabbed the nut. Anyway, guys, think that's it for now.